Good afternoon. Today is January 25th, 2023. Today our lecture is Visuddhimagga Purification Samadhi Nidesa about the concentration, part 102. So before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddhas in Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today we continue talking about the Anapanasati, mindfulness of the breathing meditation method. So that meditation method is including in the Samadhi Nidesa, the how to make your power concentration. That's why put in the Samadhi Nidesa that you can practice Vipassanā as well, with the Anapana, Asasapasasa, Anapana, breathing in and out. So anyway, we learn today is how to practice with the Samatha Vipassana, not only Vipassana, Samatha meditation. So Pali continue talking about when you practice breathing in and out meditation, you have to follow many steps. Step by step need to follow systematically when you practice meditation. So you have to follow that kind of step. So Pali continue talking about Sabba Kaya Bodhisamvedi. So Buddha mentioned the technique, the step Sabba Kaya Bodhisamvedi Asase Samiti Sekadi in the Satipatthana Sutta. And then other different Sutta as well. So that kind of Buddha teaching here reference, make a reference. Sabba Kaya Bodhisamvedi Asase Samiti Sekadi Pasa Sesamiti Sekadi. So Sekadi. So many, the sentence is very long. So many words not mentioned. P meaning is not mention everything. So if you want, you can look at in the Satipatthana Sutta and other Anapanasati Sutta as well. So many kind of sutta mention that one. That sentence what the Buddha teach. So here trying to explain how we understand Sabba Kaya Bodhisamvedi. Asa Sesamiti Sekadi. Pasa Sesamiti Sekadi. So that practice, Sekadi is a practice. So how practice? We need to understand Sabba Kaya. So Sabba is generally say meaning is Sabba is all. Kaya is the body. But here is not that one, that meaning. So here Pali Buddha trying to explain Sabba is Sakala. Sakalasa Sabba. Sabba meaning is sakalas. Here, sakala. Sakala and sabba, all. Here. Huh? Sakala and sabba is all. Asa sa kaya sa. So kaya meaning is here kaya, Bali just kaya. This kaya is not the whole body. Asasa pasasa kaya. Here asasa kaya. Pasasa also. So sabakaya badi samadi asase samadi sekadi pasase samadi pasasa also. Here is asase samadi sekadi, so asasakaya sa. Asasakaya. Asasakaya is in-breath. So all in-breath. All in-breath meaning is we have to try to clearly understand what the meaning all in-breath is. Here moditi. Adi. Adi. Mijima. Mija. Purification. Vipassanā. So 3. The whole in-breath meaning is that in-breath has a beginning, adi. Mija, middle, Purification, end. So the meaning is, all in-breath meaning is beginning and middle and end. That means you have to be mindful. Continuously in breath, beginning and middle and end. So that means you should be mindful continuously from studying asasapasasa to end. So that means. So the here Bali is 3 portion: adi, beginning, micca, middle, Purification, end. Like this. Vidita, another Pali. So, okay, beginning, middle, and what we have to do. Vidita is clearly. Obviously, clearly or obviously, karondo, make. Here make meaning is karondo make meaning is practice. Practice meditation. Practice meditation means you need to be focused. You need to be mindful. To be obviously knowing all in-breath, out-breath. The whole in-breath, out-breath. All means the whole in-breath, out-breath, beginning, middle, and beginning, middle, and all the time, continuously. So that means Viditan Karando. Viditan Karando is if you don't, Vidita is a little bit difficult to know to Pagadan. Viditan Pagadan saying. Pagadan also obviously, clearly, obviously. Pagadan Karando. Viditan Karando, Pagadan Karando, same meaning. So Pali 2 times different what is play, but meaning is say. Asa sesamiti. I will breathe in. Sikadi is a practice. Sikadi. There is a clearly understanding. Savagaya Padisamvedi. Padisamvedi means here me explaining Viridan Karondo, Pagadan Karondo. Padisamvedi is clearly, obviously knowing the inbred outbreath, whole inbred outbreath, beginning, middle, and all the time. So you should practice like this, Sikati. So Sabakaya Pati Samvedi Asase Samidi Sikati. Sabakaya Pati Samvedi Pasa Se Samidi Sikati. So that's why Ali is continuously explaining Sakalasa whole. Sakalasa whole Pasa Sakayasa. Pasa Sakayasa. Pasasa is out breath. Out breath. Pasasa. And Adi Mitya Vipassanā. Yeah. Beginning, middle, and continuously you have to be mindful, you have to be focused in that meditation object. How practice Viridam Karando? To know clearly Pagadam Karando. To know the obviously Basa say Samiti Sekadi. I will breathe out. Practice like this. Sekadi practice. So all the time you have to try to knowing the in-breath and out-breath, beginning, middle, and all the time continuously trying to know clearly, trying to know obviously. I will breathe in, I will breathe out like this, or continuously practice like this. So that meaning here. So it will like this means in that way, all the in-breath and out-breath, Viridam Karando, Pagadam Karando. Clearly and obviously to understand these meditation object. Jnana Sambayutta Chitina. Jnana, wisdom. With the wisdom, not only mindfulness, but also the wisdom also. Not only concentration, but also wisdom. So jnana sambayutta. Jnana is wisdom, sambayutta is associated. Chitta, mind. So meditation mind. Mind here, meditation mind. So meditation mind is associated with the wisdom. Asasati chewa. Asasati cha. Asasati chewa is breathe in. Pasasati cha means breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, beginning, middle, and continuously like this. Your mind should be working only with that meditation object. Like this. So that's a man, therefore, the Buddha saying like this. Asase samiti, asase sami, pasase samiti, sekaditi, uchati. Uchati is a Buddha talk. So Buddha talk like this. Sabakaya pati samvedi, asase samiti, sekadi. Sabakaya pati samvedi, pasase samiti, sekadi. All in-breath, out-breath, beginning, middle, and beginning, middle, and. So trying to clearly understanding with mindfulness, with concentration, with the wisdom should be practice, secondly, like this. So Pali mentioned, Buddha in the Pali meaning is like this. Okay, so here English translation, he trained us. Train is a secondly, train or practice, say. He trained us, I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, experiencing the whole body. So English translation is here, the whole body, isn't it? Sabakaya. But the whole body is not, the whole body here meaning is breathe in, breathe out. Asasa, basasa, body. Not the whole body. So you have to understand just the translation. Maybe you understand the whole body. Not like this. Huh? So Pali here explain. That's why I'm very important. So he trained us, I shall breathe in, making known. Making known means making clearly understanding, making obviously understanding. Obviously understanding, making clearly understanding meaning is beginning, middle, and of the entire in-breath and out-breath. No missing. No in-breath and out-breath missing. So you should practice like this. So that's why, beginning, middle, and of the entire in-breath body. So the whole body meaning is like this. Beginning, middle, and of the entire in-breath body. Okay, and then I shall breathe out, making known, making plain, beginning, middle, and end of the entire out-breath body. In-breath, out-breath here, type siphon. In-breath, out-breath body. Pasasa and pasasa. So that's he trained, Sekati. So making them known, making them plain. Plain is Pali plain meaning is not putting your idea, your view. No, don't put your view and your idea. Just purely in-breath and out-breath, beginning, middle, and beginning, middle, and just knowing like this. Don't put your opinion or your view or whatever, any kind of thing. That meaning, plain meaning is, obviously meaning is like this. Clearly meaning is like this. So Pali, Viditan Karondo, Pakatan Karondo, that meaning. That meaning is don't put any idea or any view or any your feeling or whatever, any kind, don't put. Just naturally. Just naturally, your in-breath and out-breath should be made known clearly, obviously, beginning to end, beginning, middle, end, beginning, middle, end, like this. So in this way, he both breathe in and breathe out with the consciousness. Consciousness meaning is not just consciousness generally say all kind of mind, but meditation mind here. Associate with knowledge. Knowledge means wisdom. So that is why Buddha said, he trained us, I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out. So like this. Buddha is way. Okay. And then Bali continues explaining Ekasahi. He. So he is, yeah, it is true. Ikasahi. Ikasa is a one. Bhikkhuno. Ikasa is together with the bhikkhuno. Ikasa is a one. Bhikkhuno is a monk. One monk. One monk, he is a practice meditation. Asasapasasa meditation. The monk who practice asasapasasa meditation. So ikasa bhikkhuno. Chuna vichuna. Visati. Chuna vichuna is a particle. Visata is spreading. Yeah, asasapasasa is just kind of the particle or the wind element. So that's one. Spreading the particle or the wind element, as we call in the Panyati, asasapasasa. So that's when Bali mentioned like the chunawi sati asasakaye, or in breath. Asasakaye in breath body. Pasasakaye wa or breath body. Adi. Adi means in the beginning, Bhagavato Hoti. So maybe one man who practice a meditation, asasapasa meditation, but he just knowing very clearly in beginning only, no middle, no end. So that's why here. Na Mija Pariyosana. Mija is a middle, Pariyosana is end. So in breath, there's a three portion, beginning, middle, end. That meditator just knowing clearly only beginning, not middle, not end. It might happen like this, because not all the time beginning to end knowing is not possible. Sometimes just only beginning, isn't it? Yeah. So it might happen like this. That is one situation, and then so that meditator. Adi mewa is adi ewa. Only in the beginning, parekaheto, to take. Sakodi, able to take as a meditation object in the beginning of in-breath body. Mitya pariyosane in middle and in the end, kilamati. Kilamati means tired. Tired means that person cannot clearly appear in his mind, the middle and end. So kilamati direct meaning, Pali direct meaning is tired. Tired meaning is very difficult to take as a meditation object in the middle and in the end of the in-breath, like this. That situation might happen for some meditator. So that's when Bali mentioned like this. This is one situation. And then another situation. Ekasa means another meditator, another one meditator. Ekasa. So that meditator, what happened? Mijam in the middle, Pagadan Hodi, in the middle of the in-breath body. In the middle of the in-breath body, Bhagavatam Hodi, he know very clearly. Na Adi Priyosana. Adi is a beginning and Priyosana is end. Beginning and end, as the in-breath body, na Hodi, not Bhagavatam Hodi. Na is a not. Clearly appear in his meditation mind. So, for that meditator, only middle part is clearly appear in his mind, no beginning and no end. This is another one. And then another one also, Ekasa. Oh, another one meditator, Priyosana, in the end of the in-breath, Bhagavatam Hodi, very clearly in his meditation mind. But now, Adi Mijan. Adi Mijan, in the beginning and in the middle of in-breath, na Bhagavatam Hodi, not clearly appear in his mind. This is another situation for that meditator. So 3 different kinds. And then saw that meditation is Priyosana Meva, only end of the in-breath body, Parikahedon Sakodi, Parikahedon is to take as a meditation object. To take as a meditation object, Parikahedon Sakodi. Sakodi is able to take in his meditation mind as a meditation object. Adi Meji, Adi in the beginning and in the middle of in-breath, Kilamadi, he tired. He tired meaning is he cannot make clearly understand in the beginning and in the middle for that meditator, isn't it? So 3 different situation mentioned here. And then another one. Another meditator, Ekasa. Sabambi. Saba means all. All means the beginning, and middle, and the meaning. Adi, Micca, Priyosana. 3. All. That all meaning is that 3. So Sabambi Bhagavatam Hodi, in the beginning, in the middle, in the end of the in-breath body, very clearly in his mind. So the meditator is Sabambi all in-breath. All in-breath means in beginning, in the middle, in the end. Parikahedon Sakodi, Parikahedon to take as a meditation object, Sakodi evil. Na Katachi, na is a leader. Katachi means any in-breath, na kilamadi, not tired. No, not tired means his mind has no difficulty to practice or any the in-breath, beginning or middle or end, any, no problem. Clearly appear in his meditation mind, isn't it? So that meaning here. Na katachi kilamati. Na is together with kilamati. Na kilamati. Not tired. So not tired meaning is very easy for him to practice all in breath, in beginning or in the middle or in the end or whatever. It's okay. So, Tadi Sena. So Tadi Sena means Tadi is similar. Similarly with the fourth person, fourth meditator. So here Ali explained four meditator. First one is only in beginning. Second one is only in the middle. Third one is only in the end. Fourth meditator is easy to take all. So that one. Tadisena means very similarly to that fourth meditator. Tadisena. Bhavidavandi should be. Bhavidava is a should be. Should be like the fourth meditator. So dasando to show the meaning. Dasando to show the meaning. Aha. Buddha talk. Aha means Buddha talk. Sabakaya Badisamvedi Asase Samedi Sekadi. Sabakaya Badisamvedi Pasase Samedi Sekadi. Like this. In the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, in the Anapanasati Sutta, many Sutta, Buddha talk like this. So you have to understand that what the Buddha means in that sentence. Sabakaya Buddhi Samvedi, Pasase Samedi Sekati, Sabakaya Buddhi Samvedi, Pasase Samedi Sekati, like this. So very, very important to understand that meaning. Just translation, the whole body is maybe you have the wrong information. The whole body means not the whole our body. Just as a person here, beginning, middle, and like this. Okay, so that's why here English translation to one bhikkhu, one monk. The beginning of the inbred body or outbred body distribute in the particle here. So, because of the inbred meaning is the distributed in the particle of the air. That is to say, regarded as a successive arising. Successive arising of the air particle is we call inbred in the conventional truth. Banyati. So it's a play. Play means naturally don't put your idea or your view or whatever. Just naturally watching the inbred nature, but not the middle or the end of the inbred. So he is only able to discern or understand the beginning only. Has a difficulty with the middle end for him. Okay, and then another person to another. To another, the middle is plain. Middle or the in-breath is okay. That meaning is to practice, but not for the beginning and end. He is only able to understand the middle, but he has difficulty with the beginning and end of the in-breath. So that meaning. This is the second meditator. And then third meditator, to another person, another meditator, the end is plain. The end is clearly understanding, but not in the beginning or the middle. So he is only able to discern or understand the end, but he has a difficulty with the beginning and middle of the in-breath. So this is another meditator. Okay, and then the fourth meditator is to yet another one. All stages meaning in beginning or middle or end. All stages are plain of clearly understanding. So he is able to understand then all, has no difficulty of any of them, no difficulty with any of them. He can practice beginning or middle or end or whatever. So pointing out that one, that person, that meditator, fourth meditator, like the last mentioned bhikkhu, the fourth meditator. So the here he means Buddha. Buddha said he trained us. I shall breathe in and breathe out, experiencing the whole body. Sabakaya Pati Samvedi Asa Sesamiti Sekati. Sabakaya Pati Samvedi Pasa Sesamiti Sekati. Like this. Buddha said like this. In that meaning. So that meaning is you need to practice 3 stages, beginning or middle or end, in-breath and out-breath, should be continuously and clearly understanding with mindfulness, and with concentration, with the wisdom. So practice like this. That meaning Buddha mentioned. Okay, and then Bali. Go to another one. Tattha. Tattha means in the Pali, Ta is referred to the previous one. Sabakaya Badi Samvedi Asa Sesamiti Sekati. Sabakaya Badi Samvedi Basa Sesamiti Sekati. So Sekati. In that sentence, Sekati, trying to explain here, Sekati. Tattha means in that Buddha mentioned the long sentence. Sikadi meaning is what? So that's why here, try to explain Sikadi meaning is A1 like this, Gatadi, Yamadi, Ho. Gatadi is make effort. Yamadi also make effort. Same meaning. Gatadi, Yamadi. So A1 like the meaning is you should make effort trying to know all beginning, middle, and or in-breath and out-breath. That meaning. So you put your effort, vidya, in the all in-breath and out-breath. So sikadi meaning is mention your vidya effort. In the Eightfold Noble Path, we call Sama Vayama. Sama Vayama in the Eightfold Noble Path. So Sikadi meaning is them. That meaning. And then this is a very shortly explaining A1 Kadadi Vayamati is a little bit short. So more detail explain. Your wa the other way. The other explaining is your is a leader. Datha Buddhasa. Datha Buddhasa is trying to practice in the mindfulness of the breathing, anapanasati bhavana. So Datha Buddhasa meaning here anapanasati bhavana. Mindfulness of breathing meditation. The person who practice mindfulness meditation, my breathing meditation method, the person here Tatha Buddhasa Samvaro. Samvaro is a restraint. Samvaro. We learned this one already in the Sila Nidisa. Samvaro is a two kind of samvara. We have to understand. Samvara is a kind of restraint or kind of the block with virya, with mindfulness. Sati samvara, we say. Sati samvara, virya samvara, two kind. The samvara here, samvara, Ali just mentioned samvara, but you have to understand two kind of samvara. Two kind of restraint. Restraint with virya, effort. Restraint with mindfulness. Sati. So sati samvara and virya samvara. That's why in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Buddha said, Adabi Sambhajano Sadima. That's why. Very important. This samvara is very, very important. I already, mostly the meditator complain, how long we need to practice meditation to understand the truth. They want to make a shortcut way. But samvara is very, very difficult to restrain. That kind of practice is very difficult. So samvara is the restraint or block not to enter the mandal defilement, kilesa, pass through your six things too. By seeing, by hearing, by smelling, by tasting, by touching, and by thinking. Very difficult because many objects, aramana, many objects, and in our daily life, we cannot close our eye and these six things too. We cannot close all the time. So that's why, we need to be restrained with mindfulness and virya, effort, not to enter the mandal defilement, kilesa. So that meaning here, samvara. Samvara is a two kind of restraint. Two kind of restraint is so you. There is a two kind of the restraint. So ayamita, ayam ita. Ayamita is ayam ita. Ayam plus ita. Ayamita. Ayam plus ita. Ayam is refer to the samvara. Ayam samvara. This restraint, two kind of restraint, mindfulness restraint or them by the mindfulness restraint by the effort, virya. These two. And these two kind of samvara restraint, ita is in that higher practice, sikha. So Pali here Buddha mentioned sikkati, sikha is In the Buddha teaching, Sikha is a three kind of Sikha. Sila Sikha, Samadhi Sikha, Panya Sikha, isn't it? Yeah, we practice in these three. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila Sikha. So Eightfold Noble Path, 8, but 3 guru, isn't it? One guru is a Sila, morality guru. That's a Sila Sikha we call. Sila Sikha practice in the morality. Samadhi Sikha is a practice in the concentration. Panya Sikha is a practice for the wisdom. So 3 kind of practice. Buddha teacher many in the 3 basket Tipitaka, but in essence only 3. Buddha teaching is only 3. Sila Sikha, Samadhi Sikha, and Panya Sikha. So here Ita Sikha meaning in that 3 kind of Sikha, Adi Sila Sikha. Adi Sila higher. Adi Sila is a morality, higher morality practice, Sikha. So 2 kind of restraint by mindfulness, sati, samvara, restrained by the viriya, effort, viriya, samvara. These 2 kind is we call adi, sila, sikha. Best, higher morality practice. Higher morality practice meaning here is you need to be mindful, you need to be careful. Higher di sila sikha, higher sila sikha is di sila sikha is a highest morality practice meaning here 2 kind of samvara. Sati samvara and virya samvara, isn't it? That sikha, that sila is important, more important than the 5 precepts. 5 precepts is easy, but all the time we open the 6th door. From the 6th door, the mental defilement coming into our mind, and then our mind, make a trouble, everything. So that sila is more important. That's why mostly understanding 5 precepts. 5 precepts important, but 5 precepts is not enough. 5 precepts is morality. This is a basic morality for all living beings, but it's not enough. If you want to try to know the truth, if you want to try to remove all mental defilement, you need another sila, is adi sila, samvara sila. Samvara, another Pali is another use samvara sila. No, Viramani Sila. 5 precepts is we call in Pali Viramani Sila. Viramani means abstain. Anadi Bada, Viramani Sikhabadam, Samadhi Yami. We all Buddhists, they say, I'm abstain from killing any living being. Abstain, isn't it? This is the 5 precepts. But even though you abstain from killing any living being, but in your mind, through 6th door, kind of anger appear and easily killing to the living being. Nowadays, many problems in the news. The Chinese New Year's in the alley happen like this, because of that meaning is because of 5 precepts is not enough. we have to practice another samvara sila, restraint in through the six into coming in. A kind of mental defilement, kilesa, is really, really enemy for all of us, common enemy, what the Buddha said. They really, really make a program starting from here. So that's why that Samvara Sila is very important. That's why Samvara Sila here is a Buddha mentioned Adi Sila Sika. Oh, Adi is a higher level, not basic level. So 5 precepts is a basic level. Samvara Sila is higher level of the Sila, morality. So Buddha teaching is like this. Buddha teaching step by step. 5 precepts, basic level of the morality. Samvara Sila is higher level of the morality. So morality is, it should be like this. You should practice in your daily life through the 6 things tool, coming in your mind, these mental defilement kilesa is really, really dangerous for all of us, for all our society right now. So yeah, that's why in 2,600 years ago, Buddha mentioned that kind of practice. Very, very important. If we want our society safe and peaceful, you need to practice that one. If you don't practice that one, you cannot get safety and peace. No, it's not possible. So very important. That's why here Pali use Adi. Adi is higher. Adi Sila Sika. So Adi Sila Sika is 2 kind of samvara, 2 kind of restraint. Sati samvara and Virya samvara. So Sati and Virya is important. Your effort, your mindfulness, like a White House, there's a security. In your 6 things door in your body, there's a 6 thing door. You need 2 bodyguard, 2 security person. 2 security person is here. Sati samvara, Virya samvara, Virya, Sati and Virya. Mindfulness and effort is 2 kind of security personal for acts. That meaning here. So Pali mentioned very short, but meaning is very deep meaning here. And then very, very practical for all of us. Whatever you believe it or not, whatever view or whatever, any kind of believing, it doesn't matter. This is generally, commonly, and practically we need to practice like this. That's why here, Pali, Adi, Sila, Sika. So 3 words. Adi, Sila, Sika. Okay? Very important. And then your Tattha Buddhassa. Tattha Buddhassa is the person who, the meditator who practice anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. That person is Pali mentioned, Tattha Buddhassa. Your samadhi means a kind of the concentration So the person who practice anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, the meditator has some kind of concentration, isn't it? Again, that concentration is adi chitta sikha, or adi higher chitta mind, sikha practice. So mantra practice. Higher mantra practice is concentration. So Buddha teaches another level, another practice is adi chitta sikha. So chitta, just Pali mentions chitta, but chitta here, chitta means mostly reference samadhi is, no? Not actually chitta. Chitta is not here mentioned, but chitta is our mind. Sometimes our mind has no power. Sometimes our mind has very powerful. Why? Mostly samadhi, concentration. Sometimes our mind easily understand the truth. Sometimes our mind not understanding the truth because of concentration. That's why in the here Chitta Sikha is samadhi, concentration, isn't it? So another Pali word we use adi Chitta Sikha. Is it? Adi higher Chitta mind Sikha practice. Higher mind practice is samadhi. Okay, and then another one we have ya tatha buddhassa panya. Tatha buddhassa, the person who practice the anapanasati, breathing or mindfulness of breathing, that person has wisdom, ya panya. Or ya, because panya is the panya is a female. According to the Pali grammar, female. That's why ya, not your. So samadhi is a male, so your samadhi. But here ya panya, changing like this. According to the Pali grammar rules. So anyway, ya panya is some wisdom. There is some wisdom for that meditator, because the meditator practice a mindfulness of breathing, anapanasati. So, ayan is that panya, wisdom. That wisdom is adi panya sikha. Adi panya sikha, adi panya sikha iti. Adi is higher, panya is a wisdom, sikha is a practice, isn't it? So higher wisdom practice. So Buddha teaching has a three practice. Adi sila sikha, adi chitta sikha, adi panya sikha. In the Eightfold Noble Path, we say sila sikha, samadhi sikha, panya sikha. We compare with these three words. Adi sila sikha here is equal in Eightfold Noble Path, sila sikha. Sama kamanda, sama ajiva, sama wacha. Sama wacha, sama kamanda, sama ajiva. Three. The three kind of practice is here. Adi sila sikha in the Eightfold Noble Path, sila sikha. And then adi chitta sikha here, higher mind practice is equal to in the Eightfold Noble Path, Sama Sati, Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi. This is Samadhi Sikha. Samadhi Sikha is a 3. Sama Vayama, Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, English translation like this. The 3 factors is here, Adi, Chitta, Sikha. And then Adi Panya Sikha, the last one. Here, Adi Panya Sikha is equal in the Eightfold Noble Path, Samadhi, Sama Sankappa. Only 2. These 2 is here, Adi Panya Sikha. Yeah. So you have to understand like this in the Eightfold Noble Path, and then here mentioned is should we understand like this. So Ima Teso. Ima Teso Sekhayo. Teso is a 3. Sekhayo, Sekha is a practice. Ima is a these. So Ima Teso Sekhayo means these 3 practice is Ima Teso Sekhayo. That's the main Aramani. That's the main. This Aramani is Aramana meditation object. Meditation object here is what? Breathe in and breathe out. In breath and out breath. In breath and out breath, Asasa, Pasasa is here Aramana, isn't it? So the Pali mentioned Imasame. Tasame Aramane Daya Sadiya. Daya is this. Sadiya is a mindfulness. With this mindfulness. Daya Sadiya. With this mindfulness. And then Dena Manasikarena. Dena, this Manasikara is attention. With the sati, with the mindfulness, with the attention, practice sikati. So sikati, Buddha is saying, Sabagaya Badi Samvedi Asa Sesamidi Sikati. Sabagaya Badi Samvedi Pasa Sesamidi Sikati. In Mahasatipadana Sutta, Buddha is saying like this, sikati meaning. Very deep meaning here, explain like this. Sikati one word, but very deep here explaining like this. Very deep meaning. So sikati practice meaning is you have to put the kind of 3 practice, Adi Sila Sikha, Adi Chitta Sikha, Adi Panya Sikha, with the mindfulness, with the attention, with that meditation object, practice sikati. Not only sikati, and Pali here, asivati. Asivati. Habitually practice. Asivana. Asivana Pachayo in the Atthana. So habitually means that practice should be in your life, in your daily life. you should practice. So practice like this. Asivati. And then bhavedi. Oh, bhavedi meaning is a double. Bhavedi. Double meaning is increase. Increase the power, mindfulness, increase power or the concentration, increase power or the effort. Like this. So increase means power of mind. Especially power of mind has 5 kinds, isn't it? Sada, confidence, Viriya, effort, Sati, mindfulness, Samadhi, concentration, wisdom, Banya, wisdom. 5. Bhavadi increase meaning is not the other thing. These 5 mental power increase, trying to practice meaning is to increase these mental power. This is we call practice. If you have no increase the 3 mental power, the 5 mental power is we didn't say practice. The meaning here. Practice means Sekadi, Asivadi, Bhavidi, and then another one. Bahuli Karoti. Bahuli many, not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, many times. It's depend on each other is not easy, not equal. Some person very short time, but some person very long time practice. So this one Bali generally saying Bahuli Karoti. Many times you have to practice. Karoti make meaning is a practice. So practice, Sekati practice meaning is holy karoti, many times practice. That meaning. So Sekati is not easy, isn't it? So holy karoti idi like this. Ewa mata, ewa atta. Ewa mata, ewa atta. Idi ewa like this. Ita in that Sekati Pali. Ita means refer to the Sekati Pali. Ita in that Sekati Pali at all meaning. Vedabo, databo should be understood. Sekati meaning should be understood like this. And then, so that's why English translation that Pali is like this. Here in he train means he strive. Yeah, effort, vidya, strive. He strive or he endeavor. He endeavor in this way. So endeavor or strive, whatever Sekati train, practice, many English, the what, translate like this. So in Pali, in detail explaining or else, there's restraint here. Restraint is samvara, 2 kind of samvara, sati samvara, vidya samvara here. In one such as this is a training in higher value, virtue, higher morality. Restraint, I already told you, restraint is 2 kinds. Sati, samvara, vidya, samvara. 2 kind of restraint. English translation just restraint, but you have to understand. And then his consciousness and meditation mind is training in the higher consciousness. So higher consciousness, just Pali direct translation is adhicitta, but here is concentration. You have to understand. because the concentration is very important to understand the truth, because Namarupa, whatever happening in our body very fast. To catch the very first thing in the wall, you have enough concentration power. So that's why. Here just Pali saying chitta, but not chitta, concentration. The English translation like the higher consciousness. Adi, chitta, sikha. And then his understanding, understanding wisdom, panya, is training in the higher understanding, adi, panya, sikha. So he trained in the rapid asivana is habitually, repeatedly, repetition, practice, developing practice, repeatedly practice again. Here, this Bodhi Karoti. Bodhi Karoti is not repeatedly many times practice. So these three kind of training, adi, sila sikha, adi, chitta sikha, adi, panya sikha, the three training on that object meaning is a meditation object here is asasa pasasa, in breath and out breath. By means of that mindfulness, the power of mindfulness, by means of that attention, power of manasikara, attention. So attention is very important. So on the aeroplane, when they want to announce something, may I give the attention, please? Because your attention should be the other thing. The announcement you don't know. That's why very important announcement. Before making the very important announcement, they say like this. So attention is very important, isn't it? That's why Pali here, manasikara. And then this is how the meaning should be recorded here for Sekati Bali. So Sekati Bali Buddha used in Satipatthana Sutta as well, Anapanasati Sutta as well. Sekati is, you have to understand the meaning is like this. Okay? Very important. And then we go to the next one, Bali explaining like this. Tata, another tata. Tata is a refer to the previous one. That one is very far away in the explaining Anapanasati in the beginning, the 16 method of the practice. Anapanasati is. Because it just first for the beginner, Buddha explain very easy way, just how practice, just assess Ujungkaya Manidaya, Sading, Upatabedwa, so Asas, so Asasanwa, Asas, that kind of funny. Just the meaning is just you watch only just in breath out breath. Another step is Tiganwa Asasando, Tigan Asasamidi Basana. So another step is you should know not just breathe in breath and out breath. You should know long or short. Rasanwa Asasando, Rasan Asasan, like this. So another step is long or short. So that practice levels 16 kind of. So tata here is refer to that 16 method. We already learned that 16 method in previous lectures. So that Tata here, ta is a refer, Pali refer to that 16 method. Okay. In that 16 method, yasama, therefore, puriman naye. Oh. Puriman naye is a very first method. In the very first method, kevalam, just only. Kevala is not mixed with the other, just only, purely assasitava. You practice, breathe in, just air. Don't need long or short. Don't need at the time. That meaning kevala meaning. Starting from the very easy method, what the Buddhas recommend. If too much difficult, everybody run away. So the Buddha start with the very easy method. Easy method is like this. Kevalam asastitavam. Just breathe in. Just breathe out. Pasasatitavam meva. Isn't it? Breathe in, breathe out. Very simple. The first method is like this. Start in the easy level, isn't it? And so that's why your body motion. Nacha inyan. Oh, inyan, the other one, the other thing. Kenji. Inyan, other, kenji, something. Nacha kadavan. Kadavan is a should be made. Na meaning is not should make. Just you watch, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, just like this. Don't make anything. No need. Very simple. In that first method. So for the beginner, it's easy to take that kind of method, isn't it? That's why Buddha may mention like this. So here Pali clearly mentioned, Nacha inyan kenchi kadava. Don't make the other thing. Just you watch, breathe in and breathe out. Just like this. Very simple. Okay? And Ito. Ito pataya. Oh. Pana. Pana. Pana, the other one. The special one is Ito. The just knowing in breath, out breath. First method is just knowing in breath, out breath. So Ito from just knowing in breath, out breath. Pataya, studying. Jnanopada nadisu. Jnanopada, jnana obada. Jnana, wisdom. Obada is arising, isn't it? So arising wisdom. When you practice, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Very simply, with the wisdom arising in that time, at the time, you know all the breathe in and breathe out, just like this. So yoga is the make effort. Karaniyo is a should make. Yoga is effort. Karaniyo should make effort. So the meaning is the in breath out breath just clear the simply, but your wisdom arises with that effort. Tasma, therefore, Tata in that first method, Tata is Yata is the first method. Just simply in breath out breath practice. Tata in that first method, Asasamiti Pajanati. Asasamiti Pajanati. Jiva. So Asasamiti Pajanati means I breathe in. No, I know breathe in. I know breathe out like this. Asasam Pajanati is a no. Pajanati is I know. Asasam is I breathe in. Pasasamidi Pajanati. Or Pajanati is I know, I breathe out. Like this. So mention Uttamana. Oh, Uttamana is a present. That's Pali is use present tense, not past tense, not future tense, isn't it? Uttamana, kala or time. Uttamana kala is a present time. The verb asami di pajanadi is a present time. The mention. So Uttamana kala wasina is according to the present time. Pali is a Pali language. Vatva is a Buddha talk. Ito pataya, from that Kattavatsa. Kattavasa is you continuously make practicing. Kattavasa. Jnanopadana dino. On wisdom rising, etc., etc. Akarasa aspect. That's Sanatan to show. Sabakaya Badi Samvedi Asase Samedi Adina. Oh. So Buddha used another method. Sabakaya Badi Samvedi Asase Samedi, etc., etc. Nayina. With the method. So in the Pali, no asami, no asami, asa say sami. So asami is a present tense. Asa say sami is a future tense. That's why anagata here. Pali. Anagata wachana. Oh. Wachana is a what? Anagata is a future what? Future what means asa say sami the I will read. Asase sami di. Asase sami. I will breathe in. That is Anagata Vachana Vasena according to the future tense. Future tense what? Buddha use. Pali, that kind of Pali language. Aropidadi. Aropidadi means Buddha use, Buddha mention. Vedava should be known. Okay? Okay, so that's why here in the translation, Pali here in the first part of the system or the practice of anapanasati, mindfulness and breathing, he should only breathe in and breathe out, not doing anything else at all. Just simply breathe in and breathe out. It is only afterward that he should apply himself to arousing the knowledge, etc., etc. So the wisdom. Consequently, the present tense is used here in the Pali text. He know I'm breathing. He know I'm breathe out. So Pali is asase samiti bhajanati. Asasamiti bhajanati. Pasasamiti bhajanati. Like this. But in the future tense, in the passage beginning, I shall breathe in experiencing the whole body. Sabagaya Bhadisamvedi, Asase Samiti Sekadi, like that. So it should be understood as a use in order to show that aspect of the arousing knowledge. Later method. So later methods explaining with use future tense. So you have to undertaken from the meaning. Why the Buddha used the Sabagaya Bodhisamvedi Asasesamiti Sikati. Asasesami is a future tense. I will breathe in. Asasesami, I will breathe out. Why Buddha used the sentence with the future tense? Okay. And Pali explain another level here. Pasambayang Gaya Sankharang Asase Samiti Sekadi. Pasambayang Gaya Sankharang Asase Samiti Sekadi. So Buddha, another method Buddha mentioned like this. Pasambayang Kaya Sankara Asase Samiti Sikadi, and then Pasambayang Kaya Sankara Asase Samiti Sikadi. So to explain that sentence, here Bali is studying like this. Okay, so Pasambayang is calm Pasambayang. The direct translation, Bali Pasambayam is a calm peace. But here, we have to understand, no, that direct translation is not that exactly what Buddha means. Not like this. Here, that's why here, Pali, Buddha trying to explain that Pali meaning is Olarikan Kaya Sankharan Pasambando. Olarikan. Cross. Olarika. Olarika Sukuma. We use in Abhidhamma in Pali. Olarika and Sukuma is the opposite. Aurarika is gross, Sukuma is subtle. So Aurarika is very gross, Kaya Sankhara. Kaya Sankhara is the mental, the formation, body formation. English translation like this. But here, Kaya Sankhara, body formation is not the other thing. Breathe in, breathe out. Asasapasasa, isn't it? Asasapasa, no, the other thing. Because Anapanasati meditation is meditation object asasapasasa. So that's why here Kaya Sankhara is asasapasasa. Okay? Anyway, the English translation, direct translation is a body formation. Sankhara is a formation. So you have to understand body formation here meaning is in breath or breath. Pasambando. Pasambando. Pasambando is calm or peace. Pati pasambando. So Pali is two Pali meaning. Here pasambando is a calm. Pati pasambando means again calm, more calm. More calm and peace. Huh? Nirodhando. Nirodha is a disappear. Upasamando. Upasamando is especially disappear. Asa sami. Pasa sami di sekadi. So Pali together combine. Asa sami di sekadi. Pasa sami di sekadi. See two sentences combined here together. So breathe. I will breathe in. I will breathe out with the cross asasapasasa. Breathe in breath and out breath. Little and little calm and peace. Trying to practice like this. Okay? So that's another step. So tatra. Tatra. So tatra is all the time refer to the previous one. Tatra is in that Aurarika Kaya Sankhara. Aurarika Kaya Sankhara Pasavando. So in that Pali, tatra meaning is a cross in breath, out breath, trying to come. In that Pali, even like this. Aurarika Sukuma Daja. Aurarika is a cross, Sukuma is a subtle, also Ja. Pasadi Ja. Oh, Pasadi. Come. So we learn in Abhidhamma, Pasadi. Kaya Pasadi, Chitta Pasadi. So Kaya Pasadi is no body here. Kaya Pasadi is the mindfulness, Mandapata. Mandapata. Chitta Pasadi is Chitta is mind. So come in mind and come in the mind and Mandapata. Pasadi. So body also Chitta Rupa also can connect. Anyway, here mentioned Pasadi. That's why generally Pasadi Jack come. Vidava should be known. So here Pali mention is be careful. The pasambayang kaya sankhana. Pasambayang is a directly translation is a kam, but kam here is here orarika sukhumata, close to the subtle and calm, peaceful. So that meaning should be understood first. Okay, so that meaning is a step by step. Orarika sukhuma we use in our daily life. Oh, this is a cross. This is a saddle. It's by the comparison, isn't it? Saddle is compare with cross. We say, oh, this is sadder than the other one. The cross one is, or we say cross because of we compare with the saddle one. Oh, this one is more than cross. So cross, saddle, orarika, sukhuma is by comparison. In that way, here in our mind, when we practice asasapasasa, breathe in and breathe out, it's connect with the mind. Breathe in, breathe out is karachakaya, chitijak karachakaya. Mind produce material. That's why situation of mind, breathe in and breathe out is connect with the situation of mind. So mind changing a lot. Depend on this causes, many causes. So when you practice meditation, also changing a lot. So that's why I'm here trying to comparison. Cross saddle is how we compare. So here trying to explain more. Imasahi bikuno. Imasahi bikuno. He more detail explaining because we need we need more detail explaining to understand Orarika, Sukhuma, and Pasadi. Okay, so that's why Pali he more detail explaining Imasa Bhikkhuna. Imasa is together with the Bhikkhuna. Imasa Bhikkhuna, that meditator man who practice mindfulness of breathing, anapana meditation. Popi. Popi meaning is previous, isn't it? So previous is what? Aparigahita kali. Not just practice, before practice. That means Popi aparigahita kali. Kali is a time. The time before practice meditation. Just before practice meditation, you prepare to practice meditation. At the time, not yet practice meditation. That time will be aparigahita kali. Aparigahita is is not. Pari is completely. Kahita is a take. That meaning is not completely take meditation object. That meaning at the time. So that meaning is just before practice meditation, isn't it? So kayoja. Kayoja means kayo here, kaya is body. The meditator, the whole body is here, kayo. Kayoja. Chaidenja. So including breathing and breathe out also. Kayo means including breathe in and breathe out. So the whole body, including breathe and breathe out also. Chaidenja, mind also. Sadartha Honti. Sadartha. Saradharata is kind of the tiredness. Tiredness means no, really, if you're doing something a lot, you tired, not like this. Many objects come in your sixing door that you're very busy and you're very tired. That means so then here Bali is that meaning. So sadarata hondi. Sadarata hondi. Olarika. Oh. That is olarika. Cross means that meaning. So olarika means before practice meditation, mind is working with many objects. So that's why mind is very busy. Mind, not only mind, mind is connect with the body. So asasapasasa also cross at the time. That meaning. Olarika, yeah. Okay, and then kaya chitanam, kaya and chitta. Kaya chitanam, olarikati. Cross. Ahupasandi. Ahupasandi is not calm down. Okay? Now calm down means because of very busy with the many objects. By seeing, by hearing, many objects like this. Asasapasa sabi. Oh, in bread obra also. Orarika hondi. Because Embra Obra is connect with the chitta and mind, body and mind. So Embra Obra also cross, not calm before practice meditation. Okay? And then Balawandara. Balawandara is very strong. Bala is strong, powerful. So asasapasasa like this, very strong. That meaning. Give the example later. Give the example more understanding. So breathing in and out is more powerful and is a little bit cross than the other time. For example, when you walking very fast walking at the time, there is more cross than the when you sitting time, isn't it? Like this. Yeah. So Balawandara is a little more powerful. Hotwa more than the arising in our body. Because of the chitta is not calm. That's why asasapasasa is not calm and very powerful happening, arising in our body. Nasika, napahondi. Nasika is the nose. Napahondi is napahondi is how we translate no, huh? Not canobra. Imbra obra is more. Nasika is small. Napahodi is not match with the nose, the whole of the nose and then in bread of bread side is because the body when you walking to the fast, so Like the meaning is the in-breath is rashly enter in, and then out-breath is rashly enter the going out, isn't it? So that meaning Pali here mentioned nasika napahodi. Then in the nose, napahodi is not match. So later give the example. It's more easy to understand. Okay, so don't worry. So here. Mukhena with the mouth. Mukhena with the mouth. Asa sandobi, pasa sandobi. You breathe in and out with the mouth because it's not enough with the nose. Not body means it's not enough. Not enough with the nose. That's why at the time you like this with the mouth you breathe in and breathe out. Understand? Yeah, that meaning. Mukhena here is not face, huh? Mouth. Be careful. Pali is a mukha has many different meaning. Here mukha is mouth. By mouth, huh? Breathe in and breathe out, yeah. Asasandobi, asasandobi, basasandobi, tetadi. Tetadi is a standing with the mouth. So our breathe in and breathe out. Asasa pasasa is not only nose, mouth also standing. Okay? Yada panasa, yada bana asa. Panasa is bana asa. Bana, the other one. Asa, yada, sometime. Yada, sometime. Asa is the person, the meditator who practices asasapasasa, anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing meditation method. Kayopi, chidambi, kayo, body also, chidambi, mind also. Pregahida hondi. Pregahida means the meditation object asasapasasa take. Completely take. Okay? Ra at the time. At the time meaning is start practice meditation. Mind take the breathe in and breathe out continuously at the time. Te means these body means asasapasasa and mind also. Sanda hondi ho. Calm. Sanda. Vipassanā, peaceful. Tesu upasantesu. Asasapasasa sukhuma. Tesu means these body and mind very calm and peaceful. Asasapasasa in breath and out breath, sukhuma. Subtle. That's why the meditator, when they practice breathing in and out meditation, more and more practice, later they lose. Breathe in and in breath and out breath disappear. They in the interview, they mostly everybody talk to the teacher, or I lose my in breath and out breath because very subtle. So here then mention mind and body calm. So asasapasasa is connect with the body and mind. That's why asasapasasa also sukhumat sato. Sukhuma hokto apotanti arising like this. More subtle. than before. Practice meditation like this happened. So at the time, what happened? Bali here mentioned Ati Nuko, Nati Di. Ati Nuko means is there in-breath, out-breath? Or is there not in-breath, out-breath? The meditator, thinking like this at the time. Very subtle. The meaning is a meditator searching, where's my in-breath, out-breath? Searching, like, investigate like this. Ati Nuko, is this in-breath? Nati Nuko, there is no out-breath, in-breath. Yeah. So, Vichidabhakara Bodha. Vichidabha is Vichidabha is Vichida. Is investigate. Make it investigating. Vichidabhakara Bodha Hondi. So make a kind of investigating. There's in-breath, out-breath in me or no? So the meditator at the time investigate by thinking like this. So the meaning is here, asasa becomes subtle more and more. Okay? So here in the translation, the Pali like this. He trained us, I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, tranquilizing the body formation. Body formation is a Kaya Sankhara. Translate like this. He trained us, I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, tranquilizing, completely tranquilizing, stopping, staying, the cross body formation. So, and here both cross and Suttas stage also progressive tranquilization should be understood. For previously at the time, the monk has stayed not discerned. So before practice meditation, his body and his mind are disturbed. So many objects, so many things. So body and mind very busy at the time. So they are cross, not subtle. And when the grossness of the body and mind stay not subsidized in breath and out breath, or also cross, because connect with the mind. They get stronger, his nostril in the nose began inadequate with to make a breathe in and breathe out only with the nose. So he keep breathing in and out through his mouth. That meaning is in breath and out breath is cross, very cross at the time. But they began quiet and still, calm and peaceful. When his body and mind has been discerned, discern means a practice meditation, focus on the meditation object and practice meditation at the time. So when they are stay and then in breath and out breath, the call is so very subtly that he has to investigate whether they exist or not. The meditator investigate like this at that situation. So the experience is for all meditators who practice breathing and all meditation, anapanasati happen like this. But the breathe in breath and out breath is stay, but very subtle. Okay, so I think we'll stop here today because of the nearly 4 o'clock. So yeah, that's also in the practice of that kind of meditation, breathing in and out. Anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, is we have to understand step by step. What the Buddha used, the word is very deep meaning. So we have to understand properly and systematically we have to understand fast and then practice meditation is good for us. Okay, so that's why we learn like this. Okay, so then thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. So say 3 times Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame punyang aswakayang wahotu. Idame punyang ibanasa pachayo hotu. Idame punyang megapala nyanasa pachayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.